Yo, now then guys, welcome to today's episode. I have done it once again and completely forgotten to change my stream title. Guys, this is... Yeah, this happened. I'm almost sure I haven't changed the stream title. I never do. I always freaking forget. Yeah, it wants to be apparently episode 32. I can't believe the fact that we've managed to get to episode 32 in a stream. It's insane. Yeah. Hello? Where's my gameplay gone? What the hell? My game has been deleted. Okay, episode 32 may not be happening. Okay, how very weird. My game seems to have... that is absolutely peculiar. What the hell is going on here? It's a good job this game has backups in it. That is weird. That is really weird. Right, let's try that again. Let's just do that backup. We've had this once before.
A wise man once said, to forget how to dig the soil, tend the earth, is to forget ourselves. Well, maybe some have, but a few of us still know. You gotta be willing to put in the time, the sacrifices, and the hard choices. The job's got its perks, don't get me wrong. The sweet smell of the morning dew, the way the warm sun and the cool breeze can dance across your skin.
Sorry, do you know something? I swear, right, every time I go live, there we go. Every time I go live, it's like, oh, we're going to send you an important email and you have to reply to it. And it's like, yeah, actually, I do actually need to reply to that email. Literally didn't get that while I was live. While I wasn't live. Anyway, right, there's the game. Like I say, it's a good job it has a backup because I've got no idea. That's twice it's happened to us now where the games had to come from a backup. Yeah, it's weird. It's needed that. I don't know. It's just a weird one. I don't even know how to explain how and why it does it. Come on. Right, this music, guys, is brought to us by Epidemic. I don't know if people are going to enjoy this music about. It's a playlist, guys, and we're basically just gonna work our way through it and see what it's like. The problem is, I used to use Stream Waves music, and that was completely and utterly free to use. The problem is with Stream Waves is it wasn't the biggest collection. Right, so it's put us back into this. Right, so the backup has put us back into this. Oh, I wonder if that's what's happened. Because we were in December, and we jumped to January just to see what was in the shop sale. And then it saved like twice in a minute. I wonder if something just bugged out or something. Because it's funny how now it seems to be all fine again. Right, January though, guys, has got one hell of a day. One hell of a day. I come all the way down here. I could just check it here. I do like to, if I'm going to use the menu, I would still at least like to, look like I'm doing it properly. We do. Wow, we have got lots of chickens. 13, 14, 6. Right, so like I said before, 3, 8, 1, 5, for 4 months. 8, 6. We're gonna sell some chickens. Basically, what this is gonna do is this is just gonna... Oh, chose the wrong chickens. Yeah, so what this is gonna do is this is just gonna bring us in a bit of income. Basically, 6 months old is kind of the age where, right, we can lay eggs with them and they can breed and whatnot, blah blah blah. But obviously, you know, we've got, look, 3 months, they're new chicks. 1 month, 5 months, 2 months. So we want to keep some, obviously, some adult chickens. So they're 8 months. They're 6 months. When these ones get to 6 months, which will probably be in January, we'll probably look at selling the 8 months, just to gradually help with some income. I know it means that we're gonna be like buying and selling, but hang on. Let's see. But obviously we're gonna run out of room for chickens anyway. That's the thing, and we don't want to run out. Let me just go back to this side and press the button. We have 121 chickens. I suppose we could just sell some when... Maybe sell some chickens once a year. Just a little bit of side income. It's for nothing important other than just, you know, just making a little bit extra profit. We also need to decide on what we're going to do for an ending for this series, because it's hardly a survival series anymore. We kind of... Well, that tractor seems quiet. But yeah, we're kind of at a point where what do we call our ending on this? Because I don't really believe it's much of a survival series anymore, because we've managed to survive being poor. But that being said, other people might have a different view on that. They might be like, no, come on, Matt, come on, Reaper. Let's, I don't know, make a million, or let's get at least one production up and running. You know, I could bring in flour at some point. Probably bring in flour today, actually. It all depends on the silage. I've just realised I sold all my chicken feed yesterday. I sold all my chicken feed yesterday. I've just realised. Selling the chicken feed yesterday meant I've got nothing to top my chickens up with. I will have once my next lot of harvest is ready. Cut sugar beet 700 for sugar beet, guys. Wow, that is looking like a fantastic, it's a good enough price to sell. We've got a lot of cut sugar beet, so I think it's 48,000. So we're gonna make some money today, and then we need to decide what we're gonna do. Because like I say, I'm just kind of farming now. There's not really much of a survival side going on now, but we just need to decide what's going to be a suitable ending. We could call it quits now, for example, and be like, you know, Matt, you survived it, let's go play a new map on stream. Like I say, I am going to bring over on YouTube, I have decided, I am going to bring Shire Farm to the YouTube series. Or, I tell you what, just thought of something really good there. I absolutely love to play at Attingham Park. I absolutely love Attingham Park. Why don't we maybe play this series? Attingham Park should due out anytime. I was kind of gutted it didn't come out on Friday, but Attingham Park is due out anytime. I know we did a big stream on Attingham Park on Farm Sim 19 right before the release of 22. Like I say, guys, it is my favourite map. It is my favourite map. why don't we look at Attingham Park? We could start with being a farm manager. We could start with being a farm manager. The brake on this truck is absolutely shocking. Literally slammed on the brake and it just plowed me into that car. Yeah, like I say, Attingham Park is my ultimate favourite farm sim map. I absolutely love it. I'm sure there'll be other maps come out that I'll love to play just as much. I've loved playing on this one. The only thing that annoys me with this one is how close everything is to sell. Not to our farm, just how close everything is to each other. I do think it would have been nice to have had some of it scattered around the map. I really do. I would have loved it to have been like scattered around a little bit. But that's just a personal preference for me. I will check the discount store again because I think it will have changed, to be honest. We have a bale stacker, a tray. There is nothing in there that I want to use. Right, and now we need to sell cut sugar beet at this place. Tubers. Tubers is where we want to sell. So we've got 36,000 litres here, and then we've got another 12,000-ish in the silo. Genuine question. Before I sell this cut sugar beet, let's just go check that silage. And I'll tell you the reason why. I'm thinking sugar production. We've got no grain, so let's start sugar production in this stream. In this stream, we will start our sugar production. Let me go and take this sugar, this back. We will start sugar production today. I was gonna maybe try and start grain, but I ain't gonna have any. The only grain I'm gonna have to put in there is oat. Nope, I just sold the oat. I've just sold the oat. I don't have any oat. So let us do this a different way. Let's put that back. Wow, my driving. Come on, my driving today is absolutely freaking atrocious. Let's get sugar mill up and running today. We just need to wait for the rest of the silage. Yeah, I genuinely don't see the point in not doing it this way. Let's get a production up and running. Right, I'm looking for something in particular. Cedar. I'm trying to decide if I should sell that because, well, we bought that because my old one didn't have a very big tank. That one holds 2,800 litres. Do you know what I mean? I need to buy a sprayer. We need a sprayer today. Let me just make sure nothing else is ready to harvest. I'm 99% sure it shouldn't be. Okay, my gameplay has really messed up. It didn't. What the hell? It didn't. Yeah, that's a weird one. He's saying I didn't lime that bottom field. Not only did I lime that bottom field yesterday, I'm almost sure I replanted it. I did say the game bugged out again. I don't know what it is actually. It's a weird one. I definitely did this yesterday. Because what's going to happen is I'm going to run out. I'm almost going to run out of line. Because I'm on my final bag up at the farm. But yeah, this is a weird one. I definitely did this yesterday. That much I know. Weird. Yeah, I don't get that. That's just really, really weird. I definitely did this yesterday. I know that much. But like I say, this morning it didn't even say I had a save game, so I was a little bit gutted with that, to be honest. I don't mind doing it again. It's a couple of minutes. This should be on about 20% by the time I'm finished. Yeah, see? Yeah, weird one is that. I definitely did that yesterday. And I'm almost sure I replanted because I put sunflower in one and I put something else in another. Yeah, I definitely did that, and I definitely reseeded. So yeah, it's a weird one. It's a weird one. I say it's forgotten everything I did. It's only like the last 10 minutes of yesterday's stream, but yeah, it's definitely reset something it shouldn't have done. It's weird though, because my truck was in the right place for the ending, and yet I came down here because I remember using Super Strength just to slide that out of the way. We did corn last time, so this one will be sugar beet. I'll tell you what we're going to do though. That bottom field that I've just limed, we're not going to put anything down there. I'm thinking that's where our sugar mill goes. Because what's going to happen in a minute is that's going to miss a little bit there. Because I was telling you how yesterday I always do my fields going in a clockwise direction. And on this field, because it's not smooth, it always misses a bit. Right there. I definitely remember that. Or did I dream that? Yo, honeybee, how you doing? I am having a weird day today. Weird day today. Yeah, we're gonna definitely, on that little field I've just limed, we're definitely gonna put our sugar production down there. I was wanting a new tractor. I feel the sugar production will earn us a lot more money than just selling the sugar. Well, I know it'll earn us a lot more money. In my Discord, we actually have like an average percentage of income. So like, for example, you earn X amount from sugar beet. It doesn't tell you, it doesn't exactly have figures. It's got like percentages. So then if you make sugar, for example, it'll be like 107% on top of, you know, that was an example. I'm not saying that's exactly how it works. But yeah. That's how I know which one is basically the best production to make, best production to try and start with. Wood's one of the best, as you can imagine. Takes a lot to do wood though. Actually saying that, wood's one of the best. Wood's probably one of the easiest ones to get going. Once you bought the sawmill, because you can put wood in the sawmill and then you can deal with, you know, you can tell the planks. I haven't got enough forestry area to do wood. That's the problem. I'm going to drop a lurk. Yo, guys, appreciate you guys dropping a lurk. We also have a little lurk emoji. I could do with actually putting the lurk emoji in the, you know, like in the comment. I didn't have the lurk emoji when I made the lurk command. That's the problem. I might edit the command and put the, you know, like the code for the emoji. I've grown so much and got so many more new things since I did some of it. Do you know what I mean? Like the lurk command was done when I was, you know, long before I was affiliate. Do you know what I mean? I'm missing a lot here. How's that? I might not miss as much now. Yeah, sorry if I miss anyone's comments, guys. I always try and reply to everybody. That's the one thing about me. I used to find it very difficult though on Facebook. When we used to stream to Facebook, we were a lot bigger community over on Facebook. A lot bigger, and we used to have, to be fair, in January alone, I had 100 people watching me on Facebook when we were trucking. But back in the Minecraft days, you know what I mean? One of my Facebook streams, I don't need to lie, it should still be on there. But Facebook has started removing older streams just due to, I think due to space or something. But we had 64,000 views on one stream alone. I haven't had 64,000 views on my Twitch full stop, and I've been here for years. You know what I mean? But 3 years ago, one of my streams had 64,000 views. It was insane. The same video also got 12,000 views on YouTube, which is my biggest video ever on YouTube. Back when we weren't a Twitch affiliate and we could just restream wherever we wanted. I have thought about giving up Twitch affiliate, to be honest, and going back to restreaming. I kind of like restreaming. I kind of feel a little bit, you know, stuck to one place. No, I did not mean to hire a worker. I've never been a big fan of just streaming to one place, and it sucks that Twitch make you choose. I know Twitch, you could argue, yeah, but Twitch didn't make you sign your affiliate. No, they didn't. I think lesson learned really is I don't think I'd ever be. I know from Google though. If I was to give up my Twitch affiliate, I do believe they actually charge you to do it. I might just start restreaming, and when Twitch take it off me, they can take it off me. Like I said, I miss streaming to other places. I really do. I have contemplated giving up streaming altogether and just going YouTube videos. Just because I've got so much in life I also need to get done. That's why my stream times have gone down from like 8 hours down to other. Because I like to play other games, but apparently these other games nobody likes to watch, and it was like, okay, so there's no point in me streaming that. Like, I love to play Apex. I can play Apex all day. I rage like hell on Apex. Raven laughs his tits off some days how bad I get at raging at Apex. You know, when you shoot someone in the head like a million times and they don't die, and they shoot you twice with a wingman and you're dead, and they've shot you in your little toe. Actually, Raven, I know you're not there. Raven, I do believe we need to do some experimenting. How much damage do you get shooting me in the foot with a wingman? That sounds like an interesting experiment. How much damage do I get by a wingman by you shooting me in my little toe? I'm intrigued. Oh, stop missing bits. But I hate how unlevel this field is. Yeah, that there where the weeds are. We'll probably still put no. We probably won't put any grade in there actually. We're going to need a turning circle, aren't we? We're going to have to get round to the back of the buildings. Yeah, we'll definitely put a production down there, guys. Definitely. I haven't really got anywhere else to put one, that's the thing. But it kind of has to be there. It's the smallest bit of land I can afford to give up. There we go. We don't make much money coming down. We've put soybean in that yesterday. As I said, it wouldn't be a lot, but it's worth a few grand each time. Well, there's one thing, we have enough money for a sprayer. We need a sprayer. We need a little bit of herbicide as well. We have got a little bit, but I don't think it'll be enough to do all the fields we need to do. I am missing loads today. I cannot drive my tractor today. I missed another bit. Reaper cannot drive a tractor today. And another bit. That's not my fault though. This field is so bloody uneven. After this crop, I might actually look at smoothing this field. I'd smooth the field now, but I don't know if it'll lose the crop that I've got. I don't think it does, to be honest. I think it's only when you heighten it and lower it and change the overall level. I think if you just smooth it, I think it should be okay. I just don't want to find out after I've gone to all this work, do you know what I mean? Yeah, we're just waiting for that silage to be ready. Once that silage is ready, we can sell it and we can get the sugar production in. We can drop the sugar beet, cut sugar beet directly in. I'm annoyed now though, because if I do sugar, I'm not going to, what is it? I made it into cut sugar beet, and obviously cut sugar beet does not produce as much sugar as non-cut sugar beet, apparently. Just confirm that. Like I say, I've got a good graph in my Discord, so right, there we go, 19% left. I just want to get a couple of the, I want to get like the white bits in the middle of the field. I'm not bothered about missing little bits in the field overall, but I don't want it to be white, you know what I mean? Because that's just, it just stands out way too much. Now, if we drive up here, this will get them all. It's only when I come down the hill, like down the slope, that's where it misses it. Okay. We should be okay in there. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, that was an accident. I'm pressing every button wrong today. It's weird. This is not like me at all. And yet, here I am pressing every single button wrong. Interesting fact, I got a new shed back. Here we go, £6,000 for a new English style shed. I didn't know where it was actually. I have thought about maybe bringing something like this in. The problem I've got is I really like this big shed. I really like that shed. But what I'm thinking is if I bring something like that in there, there is a bigger version, but I feel like the bigger version's massively. That's not the bigger version, by the way. That's the bigger version of it, I think. Yeah, I have thought about. There we go. We saved the game. Thought about just getting a couple more barns. I could actually sell this wooden barn and get a couple of them English barns. At least it would all match then. Actually, that's maybe not such a bad idea. I'm just gonna do it this way for now because I'm gonna have a look about, see what we can do. Yeah, I don't see the point in. I never did like these wooden. It's not that I don't like this wooden barn. I just don't feel like it fits our theme since we've got the nice big one. 19,000. We have sold the 19,000 garage. But now we shall go down here. Oh yeah, that's the problem now. We've actually got room for. It's a lot smaller, isn't it? Right, well that doesn't fit there, so that answers the question. I want to get as many barns since I've sold that one as I can. So put one there. Put one there. Right, I definitely want to put one round here, but I need to just do a little bit of landscaping first. I get that it wants to leave dirt there, but not dirt. I get it wants to have concrete there, but I just want to fill that in there like that. There we go. Don't mind a little bit of concrete. Don't mind a little bit. It's just not around the back. I'll do it like that. Just want to. There you go. Look, just makes it a little bit smaller. There we go. Not getting rid of it all. I just don't want big patches of concrete. Do you know what I mean? All over. This way, just kind of. Got a concrete. Yeah, it's got a concrete middle. There we go. Let's get some grass in there. Yes, grass is free, guys. Yeah. I might get rid of these trees and put a shed here, actually. Oh, we've just got. I don't know if this is going to fit in here, but this didn't fit in the other one. Which is one thing that always annoyed me a little bit. Look. You know, alright, you know, it fits a damn sight a lot better in there than the other one. I know I'm using super strength for this, guys, but it definitely fits in there a hell of a lot better. I do think I just need to pull it forward a little bit though, because it, you know, because it's gonna raise up. I'm not planning on keeping them in there, but it'll do for now. That definitely looks a hell of a lot better than in there like that. Look at that. Although I have just realised that one of my items doesn't fit anymore. That's not going to fit in there, is it? Nope, that's definitely not going to fit in there. They do finish. Yeah, look. I don't think that's going to fit. How was your Monday, honeybee? Right, well that definitely doesn't fit in there, and it doesn't fit in that door there, so that's maybe the only sucky part about doing this one, maybe. If I can get that through here though, I'll tell you what I'm thinking. It does just about fit in there. Monday is going okay so far. Yeah, I can't really argue. I'm having a brilliant Monday. I am having an ace Monday. I love it when you just wake up on a Monday and just everything just up to now feels like it's going right, shall we say? Alright, so what we need to do now is we need a sprayer. We need a sprayer. I know we've got our sprayer there. We will sell that. It's just not very big, so we can't really justify using that one. It'll take us all day to do it. Alright, we did bring in some mods. Like I said, they're all from ModHub. You know, the Khan one. Or Khan, however you want to pronounce it. 26,500 for 18. So that holds 500 less. I kind of want to mix and match here. Look, that's more expensive than that. Oh, that holds more. So 1,100, 2,900, 1,500, 2,800, 27,000. That is, as much as it holds less, that is the better price. What we're going to do is we're going to buy that. And we are going to buy this one. We need to run our... We need to run our tractor up, but we need to take the other one with us. We'll make a couple of grand back. I know we've got less money now than we did have when we started, but we've now got more new equipment, so... Alright, pressing the wrong button. Yeah, we're getting ready. We're getting ready to sell the silage. We'll bring in sugar. I'm looking forward to bringing in the sugar production. It's been a long time coming, actually, a production. A should have maybe put more effort into getting one of them earlier on. The problem is I've needed equipment. Every time I've wanted to bring a production, new equipment's come on offer in the store, and it's been like, it's too good to miss. I say we do have a little bit of herbicide down on the farm, but I think we will, while we're here, I think we will buy some more. Right. Repainting the John Deere, £4,234. There we go. John Deere is sold. I wouldn't have really said it was a John Deere thing, but I would have said it was more like a homemade sprayer bottle thing, personally, but, you know, I'm not going to argue with it. Right, one lot of herbs should do. Herbicide barrels, we get more for less. I'll buy one of them, screw it. I do love how it breaks away. I've got my diesel like that. There we go, and I've got herbicide over at the farm, so we'll use the stuff at the farm as well. I know it's not the biggest sprayer in the world. It'll do the job. That's the main thing, it'll do the job. Whoop, let's just cut across there. Sorry, little cat. I'd already made the move when I twigged you were coming. Yeah, I'm not sure about this playlist. I just know it's Epidemics. It seems alright. The problem is with it, sometimes it's not like what I'd say the best, but it literally gives me no hassle on YouTube. I used to use Harris Heller's, but apparently 3 of Harris Heller's songs kept flagging up as Epidemics, and it was such a ball ache to deal with. Anyway, after speaking to Epidemic about it and saying, look, well, this is where I get my music from, they were like, how about, right, we just give you maybe like 50% off for the year, and yeah, and then it's done. If you come and use us, and then that way. And to be honest, I can use Epidemic's music on all, like, everywhere. I can use it literally everywhere. Right, so this is working. Fantastic. It's not the biggest sprayer in the world, but it's more than capable. Definitely like paying a lot less for the herbicide though. The little barrels. I don't mind using the barrel mod. I know. Oh yeah, but Reaper, you're finding cheaper ways to buy stuff so you make money quicker. I brought the barrel mod in because I needed diesel on the farm, and it was, you know what I mean, and it was an easy way of doing diesel. Originally though, I did actually bring it in for the water. I was hoping I could just put it next to the greenhouse, and it would automatically just fill the water, which it didn't do. I still had to get a water container. Right, we're gonna get this sprayed, and then what we're gonna do, guys, is we're gonna do another job. Got some lettuce to sell, and then we'll herbicide another field, I want to try and break up the job so we're not just herbiciding all at once. Even though it technically makes sense to do it all at once, I kind of don't want to do it all at once. This is where Flo, my buddy Flo, he would have joined and I'd have been like, go sell that lettuce at shop. But he's extremely busy at the moment. He's finishing his college thing in, I want to say architect, structural engineering, I don't know, one of the two. Structural engineering. He's not about as much at the moment because he's busy working on his project. This spray doesn't seem to use a lot. I like it. Oh, I know what it's done. It's been a little knobhead. It basically, it's because of the angle of the field. The angle of the field going into that dip means it hasn't actually sprayed that section. You annoying little bugger. I can soon go and do it afterwards. It's just, yeah, if I'd have known that, I'd have been a little bit more to one side, do you know what I mean? I know this is kind of a waste, but I'm kind of just having a blast while I'm doing this. Right, let me just put cruise control on. I've got to come back down to the bottom anyway, so yeah. It's the shape of the field, guys. It's the shape of the field. It is not liking it at all. I'm going to have to go across woods. Oh. Okay, that's kind of annoying. It's kind of annoying. I've got so much extra work to do now. And technically extra spray as well. You suck, sprayer. Even more annoyed that I didn't have the proper tool for the job. Ah, don't hit the chicken coop. We don't want to poison the chickens. Right, so in theory it's somewhere along there. Yeah, I've got to go bloody sideways like this. That's frustrating as hell. Costing me a lot in herbicide now, that's the problem. Actually, I tell you what it might be. I think my farm is slightly it's on the boundary with the guy's land next to us. I actually think we're overhanging by quite a lot. And I think that's what the problem is. I think we're just on the boundary and the game's like, well, this isn't your land, but it technically is. That's what the problem is. That's why we're having to mess around. I'll tell you what, the next time we harvest this field, we're going to put a little strip in here. Because I can't be bothered dealing with this all the time. I tell you what, we're just gonna leave that. I'm just not messing around with that. I would have normally done it, yeah. We need to put a strip in. We need to just put a strip of, like, I don't want to say dirt, but like, you know, like forestry texture. There's no way I'm messing around with that any longer. Said we'd go and do another job. I just want to. The problem I've got now is I know I said I wanted to go and do like another job, just so we weren't herbiciding all at once, but because we're like right next to this one, I kind of just want to. I'm gonna have this. Well, no, because that's not. I don't get it. That's my land. Is this basically not gonna work because it thinks, because of the bumps and the texture of the, not the texture, but like the unevenness of my fields? Is that gonna be the problem? Because for some reason it does not like spraying my fields. I get that my fields are not very level, but Jesus Christ. I didn't expect it to be this much of a ball ache to spray a couple of fields. What the hell? I might have missed some on the edge just to like the overhang. Let me just get the majority of the field done, and then we can kind of go from there of what we need, you know, what we've missed and what we've not. Yeah, I need to put an edge in along that field. I could always do it now while the crop's there, but the harvester will harvest it, and it could be a few hundred litres, you know what I mean? So I don't really want to mess around with it while it's growing. I'll wait till the harvest is done. We'll make a square and we'll just go all the way down the side. How badly did that do? That didn't do badly at all. Right, I'll definitely do the last field after we've sold the lettuce. I could have moved over a lot more than that. I didn't realise. It's the only thing about the herbicide, I can't see the weeds that I'm killing, so I couldn't tell you. Like how bad my overspray is. I know it's bad. Overspray, overlap, whatever people call it. I call it whatever comes to mind when I'm trying to think of the word. I have such a bad memory for, well, just in general, remembering what things are called. I'm surprised I remember like my regulars who actually come into my stream. It's not a case of like not wanting to remember, it's just my brain is so screwed up, it's unreal. Did I really just completely miss where I wanted to be? There we go. Right, I will move it down to the next farm, the next field, but we're not going to do it just yet. We'll do it in a bit. I want to get the lettuce sold. We should have quite a bit of lettuce. We do need to go do a water run though. The problem is I need to use this tractor to do that. So we're kind of a little bit screwed on going and getting water for the greenhouse. I have been umming and ahhing about buying a new water tank, to be honest, because there's another one now that basically holds more fluid. I know what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. And I have thought about getting it. It holds 10,000 litres. The one we've got now holds like 3,500 litres. Lettuce 3527. Oh wow, 3528 was the highest price we've ever seen. So we're $1 short of being the highest price. We haven't even loaded it up yet. Continuing question. Can I get it in this way? Can I get 2? No. Might be able to get more in though. Okay. Will you stop moving the whole freaking trailer? Whoa, what's gone on up here? That's gone too. I kind of wish this was auto load. I could just literally click a button and it would be done. It saves me loading it by hand. I never really like loading any of this stuff by hand, but I'm not messing around either. It's just a case of I wanna get it on. I could just literally dump it on. I've done that before in the past. Literally just dump something on and travelled with it looking like a right mess. But I am trying to just at least stack it a little bit nicer. I just don't know how much I've got to get rid of. Well, it keeps coming anyway. I am a little. I think we are going to have a lot to get rid of today. That definitely is a better way of getting rid of it. Nah, no more is spawning now. That's not too bad. Yeah, we are playing on just 1 times at the moment, just while we deal with what we're doing. Like I say, this always takes me forever to do. Alright, question. Do we get rid of the eggs just while we're going up? Or do we wait till They're a bigger amount. When do eggs sell again? 3,600. It's like a full £1,000 less. But yeah, we'll leave them for now. We'll leave them for now. You can always sell them later on. Animals. I could sell my water tub, sure. We might get a better price later in the day, guys. I don't really want to risk it, to be honest. We're £1 short of last year's highest price. It's good enough for me. It's good enough for me. So, yeah. Go make some money. 19,000. Come on, brakes. Come on, brakes. Come on. Bloody brakes. $22,000. Wow. 22,937 in lettuce. Nice. And we only have one greenhouse. I do feel though that I do want to bring in a solar panel at some point. I know it's going to bring us quite a bit of extra side income, shall we say, but I kind of want to play it that, you know, we have the solar panel because our farm is like green. We have a green farm. 98% fermented. Obviously the ones at the bottom will be a little bit less, but you get the idea. Yeah, our spray is basically free right now. The lettuce bought our sprayer. Simple as that. Not going to argue with that. Our spray. These are the weeds I like. I can actually see them. I can actually see the weeds I'm killing. I can see them. Yes. Look at it this way though, guys. We are so freaking close right now to bringing the sugar mill. And we've got sugar sat waiting. Depending on how much we get for the silage, we may be able to bring in more than one production. If I have to put more than one production on that bit of land, I will. The thing is, I would like to have a bigger harvester. That's the thing. I would love a bigger harvester for the fact that it would just speed up the harvesting. How come this does not like doing this? It doesn't like going to that end, does it? It has missed a couple. Oh, let's just hope we don't run out of this. If we do, we'll go buy a couple of drums. A couple of pallets of drums. I do like the drum mod, actually. I do feel sometimes that the base price for buying things is a little bit wrong. I'm not a farmer in real life though, so it could be as realistic as possible, but I just feel like if farmers were paying $2 grand for herbicide for one tub, I'm sure my my food would cost a hell of a lot more than it actually does. The amount that each farm would use. I'm gonna have to leave 1 or 2 weeds in. I would have loved to have bought the is it the Jetson sprayer vehicle? That would have been lovely to have bought, but 150 something thousand brand new. But we might be able to get that in like a sale. It discounted down in the sale. That might be a good way of doing it. Like 50-60% off maybe. It's always a maybe. You know what this game's like. Just because they have a discount store doesn't mean what you want's going to be a good price, and what's a good price you might not want, or you might not be able to afford it at the time. Yeah, the discount store is basically running this farm. That's why everything's got such high work hours. Trust me, it's not through choice. We literally can't afford to buy everything brand new. I wish we could. That looks freaking awesome. There we go. I'm just going to try and go this way because I've noticed going clockwise. It seemed to get rid of some of them. Yeah, it's got rid of them going this way, but not the other way. I don't mind, just in future we'll just go the other way when we do this field's weeds. There we go. Weeds done. Planting's done. I think we need to fertilise a lot though. And again, I did the fertilising yesterday, but the problem is because the game bugged out and we've had to go to an old backup, it's, yeah, it might not be up to date. So we will just check the fertilising of all the fields and we'll go from there. I do like this little shed actually. Quite a big fan of that little shed. I remember as well, I need today's thumbnail. Right, so let's have a look on the mini map. Or on the map. We don't do brawling. Let's get rid of the weeds. Let's get rid of the lime. Right, so the only thing that needs fertilizing is field 1. Well, let's just have a break from the knackered tractor, and let's go in the second knackered tractor. I can't get over this is a default in-game shop item. This thing's an absolute monster when it comes to fertilizing. And the guy who created this map actually gave us it as a lime spreader, which I didn't know actually. When I bought my lime spreader, I would have just bought this brand new. And I would have done it for lime and fertilizer. But I'm kind of glad that I didn't as well. Because I do like having I do like having it separate. Makes it a lot easier to determine what's in it. I know you can just look at it and be like, there's a little there's a little picture of, oh well, this has got fertilizer in it. But you just can't beat having a separate tool for a separate job. Do you know what I mean? Like on all my previous Farm Sim 19 gameplays, I used to have, if I did liquid fertilizer, I used to have a different one to herbicide. Or well, actually, I tell you what I used to do. Used to be really weird. I used to just leave it connected to a really cheap tractor, but I'd have like a 10 grand tractor just for like herbicide, for example, and then that's how I knew which one was what. I'd always make the herbicide tractor red as well. Always weird. It was just a weird way of playing, but it was just, it was my way of playing the game. Try and get that over there. God, the brakes don't seem to work today. I might actually have to log out the game in a minute and on the main menu. Something is really weird with the brakes. It just doesn't seem to ever want to stop. I've got to get back in this one, I'm afraid, guys, because we need to go and check on them bales, and in order to check on them bales I need to I'll need this one for the trailer. We can always have, oh hang on a minute, oh no, it is fully fertilized. I don't remember fully fertilizing the grass field. This is my problem, I always forget what I've done, always. Dude, I was literally in front of you and you still sideswiped me. What an absolute douchebag. %. Alright, let's just jump an hour. Silage. Silage. Yeah, I just want to get moving along, to be honest. But I've been playing 2 times all along, we'd be at 10 o'clock anyway, so I've been live an hour 16 minutes. 5 minutes of that was on my starting soon screen, just while I make sure everything was working. Today though, guys, we seem to have a decent day today. Everything seems to be working up to now. Touch wood, touch wood, touch wood. Really? I couldn't spin close enough to get that one. There we go. Yeah, I've got my nephew coming round today as well, I do believe. His great uncle Matt has decided to give him an RTX 3060 Ti, just cause, you know, cause I'm awesome. And he's like my second favourite nephew. He's actually my favourite nephew, to be honest. And before anyone says he shouldn't play favourites, he's the only... My family's very dysfunctional. And apart from the odd couple of family members, he's one of the only ones I actually speak to properly. So, you know... And it was his birthday last week, and I was like, look, I'll get you a graphics card. He has a 2060, but I was like, you know, I'll sort you out a 30 series car. And he's like, will you really? And I'm like, yeah, man. And I was like, oh, nice one, man. I was like, yeah, dude. Least I can do. I could give him a 3070, but I'm going to give that one to the Dragon Lady. My mining rig's coming apart just at the moment. Just for now, just for a little bit. Not going to stay apart for long. I need solar panels, basically, in order to carry on mining. And until we buy a house, it's... not really feasible at the moment, cost-wise. You can only load one bale size on your trailer at one time. I don't care. Come on. Come on. I would like to take you all at the same time. I am not coming... No, 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 no. I'm not coming back for one bale. I am not coming back for one bale. Especially a grass bale. How much do you reckon then, guys? Yeah, there's no straps to this trailer. This is one of the things that I don't like about this trailer. Well, the fact that it's an auto load. I was trying to avoid using auto loads, but we've not been in any position to buy the default game track trailers. Silage 742. Wow, animal feeding. Woohoo! Look at that bad boy. That is a new high price. That is it. Wow, we're going. Wow. Wow. Look at that money. Oh. Oh. 100 grand. This is why we only sell silage once. Oh. 122,988 pound. Basically, if this grass bale gets me... Wow. Oh my god. Wow. What an income. What an income. Wow, this is why we only sell silage once a year though. We know it's big money. We know it's big money. And we do have a big grass field. Maybe we should have a smaller grass field, but I just feel like if it wasn't for the silage once a year, we would have next to nothing. Really, yellow car? Really? What is it you come on. Oh my god. I hate you, yellow car. I hate you, yellow car. You're always picking on me. Yeah, that was an insane amount of money. We can either buy land or a sugar beet processor. I think we buy the sugar beet. We buy the sugar mill. Sorry, I said sugar beet processor. I think we buy the sugar mill. We get the sugar beet in it. We keep the rest of the money to one side, and then we look at buying. I want to buy this bit of land right here. Actually, I want to buy loads, but if we buy this bit of land here, there's a lot of trees, and we might be able to buy a sawmill and maybe bring in a sawmill. Like I said, I want to try and maybe get to like. I don't know how many episodes. We need to get so many episodes for, you know, for our series. I don't know what we should do though. Like I say, it's not really much of a survival series anymore. That's the problem. I feel like we're past that now. We've got enough equipment to run the farm. We've got enough fields to make some really good money. Now, I know people will be like, yeah, but Matt, you only make the money because of the silage. Yeah, you're right. You know, but farmers make money from everything. It's not my fault the game's silage is OP to hell, basically. Oil mill, grapeseed, sugar mill, £80,000. Here we go, guys, £80,000. We're not going to get much in here, are we? Wow. The thing is, that's only a dumping zone. There we go. We are officially in the sugar business. We are officially in the sugar business. Even though our sugar mill's not very big, we are officially in the sugar mill business. In the sugar business. Simple as that. You know something? I'm actually thinking I don't know. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. What else can we put in here? I really like that, but I just feel like it's terrain too steep? What do you mean terrain too steep? That wasn't very straight, was it? That was not very straight, was it? Oh, Jesus Christ. Tell you what, let's get rid of that one. Landscaping, let's have a look. I want a really nice freaking tree. I don't think it else is winter, so what do you reckon? 1, 2, 3. There you go. I'm making it look nice. It's our business. We need to make it look really, really nice. We normally have a set price for like doing work, for like grass work and stuff. I feel like we've already paid that price because we bought the hedge. The hedges to me are massively overpriced and shouldn't even be a... Yeah. Definitely don't think we should be paying any more now because, like I said, the hedges are... There you go, look at that. And guys, guess what? There is today's screenshot. I'm really liking that. I think that looks really nice. If you just give me 1 minute, guys, I just want to load it into my photo editing software just because I want to get it quickly. I just want to get it placed. Why are we on gradient? We're not gradienting. We're doing that. Oh, I love that. That looks absolutely splendid. Oh, I love that. That is a wicked one. Yeah, like I say, look, we got some trees. We got, yeah, we're in the sugar business, guys. Let's bring down some sugar. The thing is, you can make a really massive amount of money off sugar. And I don't want to make... That's why my sugar field's also so small. You know what I mean? One sugar beet field here gave us 48,000 litres of sugar beet. That's more than enough for a year. You know what I mean? Otherwise, we're just going to have more sugar than, well, anything else. I should have gone down my farm track, shouldn't I? Let me just bring my thing back. We've got £74,000. We could actually bring a grain mill in as well. I do love the fact of how slow this is when it's full. I don't feel like I'm going to tip over constantly like when I used to use one in Farm Sim 19. I do now. I'm speeding up. What the hell was that? There we go. And while that's doing that, I'm just going to go into landscaping and we are just going to... Let me just... Saving game. Thank you very much. You've saved the game. Production. Cut sugar beet. Activate. Yes. Let's go. We are creating diabetes. Alright, we've got a little bit more just to bring down. And we've still got £74,500 in the bank. And we bought garages today as well. The garages were kind of free though, because we sold the other one. Again, I'm not bothered about selling something. I didn't sell it to make money just to profit from it. You know, I used the money and we brought in more garages. I didn't just say, oh, I want money, I'm going to sell a garage. You know, I sold the garage, but I brought more garages in Traverse it, and we've got more storage out of it. Yeah, I've got enough money technically left over to buy one more, but I haven't got anywhere to put that one more just yet. I do love this vehicle though. I think it's a wicked vehicle. Wow. I love it. I freaking love it. We are in productions. Fantastic. Shouldn't be parking up this hill, but it'll do for now. Wow, what a day. Yeah, what a day. I'm loving that. Absolutely loving that. Right, guys, I do need you to just give me 1 minute, guys, while I nip to the bathroom. I won't be a second. Sorry about that, guys. I'm back. I'm back. I've just got to see what else I have to do today. If not, we may look at jumping into next month. I tell you what I'm gonna do. We're not gonna be able to plant anything else down here. We're not gonna be able to plant anything else down here. So I'm just gonna quickly. I'm just gonna quickly get rid of that. want to tidy that up there. There we go. Now I won't bother doing out else with that. But yeah, by the look of it, that's all done. That's all done. It's growing. I think tomorrow we're gonna have we'll have some sorghum and some oat ready. So yeah, we'll just skip another day, guys. I know it's really early in January, guys. I should have. I thought I had more to do than I actually did. Do you know what I mean? That's why I lowered the time. I thought, oh well, it's going to take forever today to get through everything, and it turns out it really didn't. Wow, what you little! I literally spent 15 grand on that blue one, and I wanted that one, and it's now. Wow, that's coming again. Why does the same thing keep coming in over and over and over again? Yet nothing new really seems to come in. I don't get it. Right, yeah, what have we got to do? Yeah, harvesting, like I thought. And then the next day after that, we got that one ready. Yeah, we'll do some harvesting. We might not get it all done in time. I was trying to be a clever bugger there, and it didn't work. It made me look like an idiot. Just like to top my fuel up a little bit, not loads. There we go, just a little bit. Right, we'll do the sorghum field first. It's like right next to us. Yeah, I'm glad I did the weeds though, guys. I'm glad I did the weeds. I don't know why I'm running down here when I could have just driven here and just jumped out. 95%. The only thing I've got is actually, I tell you what I might do. I might go and do the other field first, because the other field's going to give me straw, and I can sell the straw. January was the best day to sell straw, but today won't be that badly priced, and the longer I leave it, the worse the price will get. I definitely want to try and get this other field sorted first. You for real, yellow car? I swear it's like an episode of Mr. Bean. Just getting chased by the little blue Robin Reliant, but obviously in this case it's a little yellow CV2. Yeah, let's get... Oh, it's oat. I've got oat again. Okay. Yeah, oat and sorghum, that's the one. And then barley or wheat will be ready in March. Yeah, if I can get this done now, and then I'll build this field up before I even harvest the other field. There's definitely no point in me harvesting the other field till I've got this baling out of the way. Just, oh, I don't want to stop actually, I'll wait till I'm full. I was going to have a look at the price of straw, but I know the best price of straw is December/January. I think it was December actually. Obviously it's February now. We don't have snow on the forecast, we don't have rain. I have noticed actually with this game, I do feel that maybe this game, when you're not playing seasons, I feel like you should maybe, I just feel like the weather's not very good. It's always sunny. Don't get me wrong, I know you get sun in February. I'm not saying you don't get sun in February. What I'm saying is you just seem to get all sun. I think like maybe the weather should be controlled by like local regions, you know what I mean? For example, like, where I live, we're quite a wet winter where I live. But if someone made a map of where I live, I'd love to see more rain. It would also make you think of how you're going to run your farm as well, because at the end of the day, you've got to be careful, haven't you? You can't harvest in the rain. You can't do much field work in the rain, to be honest. Right, now that straw has just dropped there, let me just look at the money situation. Straw 143. It's only £15 per 1,000 litre less. It's not the end of the world. It would soon add up to an amount of money, but it's only going to get worse over the next few months, and I don't want to keep straw until next year. Do you know what I mean? It's something I'm not really liking at the moment with the discount stock. We've had a lot of replica items, you know. Replica. We've had a lot of items the same, you know, that we've already had. We know because we bought them. We haven't had any more tractors come in lately. We haven't had good quality harvesters coming in. What else haven't we had? We've had no sprayers come in. We've only ever had one fertilizer, which we bought. Yet we're getting the same trailers over and over and over again. I know there is a big tractor in the store now, which kind of defeats what I've just said, but like tractors like medium tractor, that's a big boy tractor, do you know what I mean? We don't have equipment that tractor's needed for. But you know, we've got no like Fenton New Holland large tractors, you know, with like 350 brake horsepower coming in. We've had no harvesters. We've had headers, but we've had no harvesters. We haven't had a forage harvester. I'd love to see a forage harvester come in. I'd love to see one of them come in. Oh, I just love that building. I think it looks wicked on that corner and all. I could buy a small piece of land and then we've got more room to expand. But I feel like as a survival series, I feel like we're kind of at the size farm we should have now. I would like to buy the bit of land next to us though, but only because it's got a lot of trees in it. And it means we could look at bringing in a sawmill. Like next year when we sell all the grain and the silage, for example, we could look at buying the land and buying a sawmill. Because then the sawmill is just another production. But then I'd like to bring maybe the sawmill into a different production, like Artingham Park, for example. There's areas of trees, I believe. Yeah, there's a little wooded area. I'd love to maybe do the do the tree work on there. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to do everything in one series. We've done that with Maple. You know what I mean? We were making loads. We had a bakery. So if that doesn't tell you how much we had. The only thing we've never actually done on Farm Sim 22 yet is olives. We've never done olives. We did grapes. We didn't do olives. Actually, I don't think we've done oil in general. I'll have to look back at that. I'm not sure if we've done oil at all. Maybe when we start the new YouTube series, that's something we aim for straight away. We start trying to produce oil. Because it's a canola oil, sunflower oil, olive oil. But it means we could bring in olive earlier on. I couldn't think of the name. You know, olive. I know vineyard. A vineyard is grapes. Is it a vineyard for olives? You're gonna have to forgive me because like I said, I've never really looked into olives. Do you know what I mean? Like, I know we'd have to bring the olive vines in, but like you get a vineyard for grapes. What is it for olives? Is it? I don't see it being a vineyard, but I could be wrong. If anyone actually knows, especially if you watch on YouTube, put the answer in the comment, guys. I would massively appreciate that. And if you're watching on Twitch right now while it's live, then yeah, please tell me. I know wine is a vineyard. What is olives? Is that a vineyard again? It just doesn't sound right to me. But yeah, there's something that's never been in the stores. We've never had any vineyard and olive, you know, grape and olive stuff come in. Not even a sprayer, not even like a little habit, you know, nothing. I feel like it's trying to tell us something. I know when we did grapes, I weren't really a big fan of grapes. To be honest with you though, grapes would be something I'd like to do with seasons turned on. And the reason why I say that is it would be more like you're more likely to have time to do it, because I'm sure like grapes and olives, for example, would be ready at a different time to your wheat, your barley. Do you know what I mean? But when we were playing Maple with the quick growth mod, we ended up streaming 8 hours a day, and we just didn't have enough time in 8 hours to deal with our entire farm. And that was one thing that started to really annoy me about it. Now, if we play with seasons turned on, seasonal growth. Wow, I was well in the road and you still didn't brake. I swear the traffic on this game doesn't like me. I know you could argue, well Matt, you should have waited, but there was plenty of room there. You can pull out on a car if there's enough, if you believe there's enough space. And yes, the car can brake as long as it just doesn't do like an emergency slam on. I feel like that car wasn't doing an emergency slam on. I feel like he didn't stop at all. I feel like he just rammed us. Okay, wrong one. This harvester is so slow at emptying its load. Come on. Yeah, about time. Away we go. I boo-booed here, and I should have bought that bar and been bailing at the same time. There is a mod now so you can connect things to your harvester and stuff, and I have got the mod. Just be nice to try it. Could have actually been towing the the baler with me while I was doing this. I need to remember stuff like that. It would have just sped the job up a little bit. Although saying that, we're only just 2 hours in and we've managed to do November, December, and we're now into... No, we were in December, we jumped to January. We've got all January's jobs done and we're now into February. Like if we had a big harvester now, this field would already be done. For sure, this field would already be done. Could probably get away, to be honest, with windrowing the entire field as well. Just having a quick drink while it was quiet. Could definitely do with windrow in this field, but by the time I drive around it with the windrow and then the baler, I might as well have just bloody baled it, I think. Although the swaths might be neater. What do you reckon, guys? Do we windrow the straw and make bigger, or do we just crack straight on and bale it? I don't think personally it'll make that much difference. Sorghum, there's no straw, so we don't need to do out like that. So I reckon we've got 3 more passes that way, and then we'll have a little bit down in this corner where the lorry's been stored. Windrowing would definitely make a difference. I just don't know if it's going to make the job any quicker though. That's the thing. We're going to get maybe 2 harvester loads, maybe not quite 2 harvester loads of oats. Again, I want to. We could actually bring the grain mill in. I have got a couple of mods for grain mills. Yes, it does make them cheaper. again, the survival series is the only place where I could bring them in. That's the thing. I wouldn't use it on like a fully functioning farm map, you know what I mean? A map like this is probably the perfect place to bring them in. They are a little bit OP, as in they do actually do oil as well. We wouldn't do it for oil, that's what the oil mills are for. We would only use it for the grain, so the 4 flours. So wheat, barley, oat and sorghum. We could put some sorghum in. We do need to top the chickens up though. The chicken feed does need topping up. It'd be nice to, we might actually, saying that, we might not be able to use any sorghum because we're going to have to survive. Should maybe have wheat or barley ready tomorrow. When I say tomorrow, guys, I mean like the next month. So in March we should have wheat or barley. I can't remember which one it was. Like I say, just memory like a goldfish. If I just grew the same crop in every, you know, just continually regrew the same crop in the same field, I'd remember exactly what it is. But when I change it and forget what the order I'm growing stuff in, it's like, okay, I don't know what it is. Yo, dude. Hey, love the set of specs. Nice, man. Appreciate that, dude. Actually, what CPU does it say I've got? Just out of curiosity. Is it Intel or AMD? I used to have AMD, I've now got Intel. I can't say I've ever remembered about updating it, to be honest. I probably updated it when I did it, but yeah, I've had it a few months now. Yeah, I'm thinking of buying a 3090, to be honest. And then giving the wife my 3080. That's what I'm thinking. I had a good month last month, that's the thing. I had a good month for investment, so. But, you know, I'm also trying to buy a house at the same time. I say I'm trying to buy a house, but just waiting for possible stuff to go through. I found a few houses I like, but I found this really... I said, yeah, I did update it, and that's the newer one. I didn't actually mean to buy the KF, I meant to buy the K version. But it turns out I bought the KF version. Buying a 3090 is like buying the price. No, not at all, dude. Not at all. Not at all. Not at the moment. There are so many graphics cards available at the moment. The problem is miners are selling up. Now, I used to be a crypto miner. I have a load of that. I've got 3080, 3070s, 3060s, 3060 Ti's. I've got 3070 Ti. I used to mine. I've got loads, and I paid some massive money for some graphics cards over the years. But at the moment, because crypto mining has kind of died because of the price of electric in the UK, it's yeah, I'm gonna put it this way, I'm giving my nephew a 3060 Ti just because I've got nowhere to store it. I've literally got no more room on my computer shelf to store it, so I'm giving him it for his birthday. Yeah, my mining rigs take 8 graphics cards each. That means I've got 8 30 series cards and I've got 8 1660 supers. And at the moment they're just not really, they're just kind of sat doing now. Then I've got the specs in my PC. So yeah. And that doesn't include my kids' PCs. I couldn't really justify taking the 3060 off my daughter. I bought her a pre-built computer. I could have made one probably bigger and better for less money, but the thing is, it came the next day. It arrived the next day, so I just left it. I was like, no, you have that one, Dal. Right, there we go. We didn't have enough. It was only just it wasn't quite 1 3/4 for the the amount we got. Oh, sorry. I've hit my own truck now. Yeah, do you know something, dude? You've just kind of 3090 graphics card. I buy from here. Let's have a look what we've got at the moment. Just while that empties, yeah, I'm just curious. Now you've got me curious, but yeah, I have been. $3090 Founders Edition, 950 quid. We'll get a Trinity for 900. I know 3D 900. It's about 900 quid for a 3090. Can't really say that's bad, to be honest. Right, one more field to do, but I definitely want. Watch out, little deers, you're in the road. These are maniac drivers. No! Bambi! Oh my god, every car in the world's coming down this hill. Hurry up. I want to get in. I want to cross my road. There we go. Put that here. That is ready for the next one. And let's move this. 13,000 litres. It's not a lot, is it? We do have oat though, I believe, in the in storage. No, I don't. I sold all the oat. Crap. What map is this? This map is called Calmlands. It's basically. Think of it like no man's land. You basically, there's one field on the entire game, on the entire map, and the rest you create yourself. But yeah, I love this map. It's been a brilliant map. My series is called the Survival Series because we started. I don't mind showing people. See, you know, when we started this series, we had this little tractor. Yeah, we had this little tractor. We had a chainsaw and we had this trailer. That was it. That's all we had, and we had zero money in the bank. And basically we've come to own all this. Don't get me wrong, the second-hand store has been a very big help. The lorry, second-hand. Actually, everything's second-hand. And there's not much I bought brand new. Right, let me move this just in front of here. Right, we want to do the straw baling. We want to do the straw baling first. Because it's not that badly priced at the moment. I know it's not the best price, but it's not badly priced, so we can sell the straw today and make a little bit of extra income. Yo, dude, I appreciate the follow, man. Yeah, if you want to see what this series is like, ads, just it's over on YouTube. At the end of each stream, I move the streams over to YouTube, so they're all literally watchable, and kind of give you an idea of just how far we've come. Yeah, oh. Started life by cutting trees. We got our first production today though on stream. Look, I even made a nice little tree yard for it. That'll look nice in spring and summer. Shall have a gander. Oh, dude. Oh, yes. Not many people get the word gander. Oh, well, I'll go and have a gander. Yes. Dude, where are you from? Rough location. Just a rough location. You don't need to tell me the exact town you're from. Not many people I come to my stream are like, oh, I'll go and have a gander. Oh, dude. Kind of remind me of me. Go and have a gander. Normally I say that on stream and people are like, what the hell did you just say? I'm like, gander. What the hell's gander? I'm off for a look. Why don't you just say that? I did. I'm off for a gander. Yeah, not many people get that, mate. Yeah. I like it. High peaks in hills. I'm from the Yorkshire coast, dude. So, you know, it's... You get a lot of people, especially if you get the Americans coming in, they're like, what did you just say, gander? What the hell's gander? I'm off for a look. Why don't you just say it then? Yo, dude, cheers for the follow over on YouTube as well. Yeah, the entire series is over on YouTube. Like I say, we are going to be producing a YouTube only series, you know, like I need to get my webcam up and running. I say webcam, it's not even a webcam. I've got a Sony A500 camera. Just since coming back from my mental health break, I just didn't feel like using it. Do you know what I mean? And you, location? I'm just from the Yorkshire coast, dude. It's not that big, isn't the Yorkshire coast? So you can pretty much figure where that is. Yeah, my community kind of died though, man. When I went for a month, I went for a little. I tried to take a week mental health break, and it ended up in nearly a month. And yeah, I just seemed to have lost all my viewership for it. Put it this way: when I went for a mental health break, yeah, I had 19 people leave my Discord. Put it that way. I was like, look, guys, I'm taking at least a week. And within that week, I lost 19 viewers alone. I was like, wow. People try and come back, and I haven't got time for them. If people can't be there when you're just feeling a bit down and you just want to have a bit of a chat to people in Discord, like, no, if you're not streaming, I'm not following you. And it's like, whatever, see you later kind of thing. But yeah. Some people have slyly come back into the Discord, but they didn't even bother to read the rules, so they literally get guest chat, that's it. They can read guest chat, that's it. Because you have to read the rules to figure out how to unlock the rest of the Discord, do you know what I mean? It's people are like, why do you have it like that? It's so annoying. Believe it or not, it actually cuts down on bots. Since doing that, my Discord for getting spammy bots from other people, it's like 95% less. Fantastic. You've got a Discord, I would recommend you setting up a reaction role to get rid of bots. It works a treat. I'm not talking like your Me6 bots, because you have to set them up. But like some people, you know, like bot accounts and stuff, just try and come in and cause trouble. People can't be bothered to read rules to figure out how to do it. There's only 5 rules, and within them 5 rules it tells you how to do it. It's not freaking hard, is it? From the east, yes. See, people get it. Yeah. Oh, I'm off for a gander. Oh, kind of made me do that. Just knowing someone else coming in with the lingo I use. It's amazing how many British people are like, what does the word gander mean? And you're like, really? You're British? Yeah, I don't get loads. I know there's a load of slang from when I was, slang I used as a kid, and a slang like my kids will come in and say something. I'm like, what the hell? What does that even mean? The kids are trying to keep me up to date with stuff, but Yeah, but I'll say like gander to my kids and they won't have a clue. Like, what the hell are you even talking about, Dad? And you're like, oh, kids, come on. You're not that young. Oh, my wife is the worst one for it. My wife is as Yorkshire as they come. Oh, she is. My wife can speak sometimes. I'm actually from Yorkshire. I'm like raised all my life in Yorkshire. And to be honest, my wife can come out with something and I'm like, what? What the hell are you even talking about? And she's like, you know, I don't even understand the word that comes out of her mouth. She is as Yorkshire as they come. When my wife speaks, think of Sean Bean with a girly voice. Literally, Sean Bean with a slightly girly voice. And if you piss my wife off too much, she's actually Sean Bean. Proper good northerners. Aye. Yeah, imagine Sean Bean with no balls and you've got my wife. Oh. Come on, let's get this straw done. There won't be many bales, don't get me wrong, but I wanted to get them done and I want to get them sold while they're still worth a semi-decent price, you know what I mean? They're worth about 10% less now than what they were at the peak price. I'll take 10% less, 10-15%, just because I don't want to keep them all year, you know what I mean? I don't want to be keeping them till December to sell. I would rather get rid of them, lose 10-15%. That 10-15% might be another production building, or it might be another new piece of machinery. I prefer using forage wagon. Dude, I can't afford one. I can't afford a forage wagon. Have you seen how expensive they are? Jesus Christ. The only reason I've got the money in the bank I've got now is because it was silage. It was silage day in January. You can only sell silage once a year. Do you know what I mean? Otherwise, we'd just have huge amounts of money every couple of days. Oh yeah, we can only sell silage once a year. We can go and cut the grass when it's ready and sell it as grass, but we can only sell silage once a year. So, and obviously this year bought the sugar mill. Yeah, I try and get all my mods off ModHub. I have got a couple of mods that are not from ModHub, but I do try to get all of them from ModHub. It's easier to update. It's like all the mods on the multiplayer server should be from ModHub. I think there's only one header mod that's not from ModHub. But yeah, it just makes it easy to keep it up to date, that's all. Model, but yeah, well this is it. This is it. I have a lot less problems with ModHub mods. I still have problems, but I have a lot less. last couple of bits. Like I say, we won't get. This won't even finish a bale. It's just. It doesn't. But I didn't make the biggest bales either because apparently the wrapper doesn't like the big bales, the silage. So I'm just going to leave it on 220 now all the time. Right, there we go. 2 more. Perfect. Right, let's take that back. Only problem I've had recently is I've gone into the game to disable the 60 frame cap, and then every now and again it... Dude, that might be my problem. I've had this game corrupt again today, and I have... You know what I mean? I do have it do that. Yeah, you might... That might be the problem I'm having then. I keep getting this game file going corrupt. If I play a default map, it doesn't happen, but if I play this map, I've had it corrupt on me twice now, so I always make a backup. Well, the game itself makes a backup, doesn't it? Oh, what the hell is this song? I wouldn't have said this was just chill music. Just saying, game. It doesn't sound very chill. Sounds very high energy and dancey. Every farmer's main tune is this year. It's wow. Tell me about it. No, so I'm listening to it, and it just reminds me of a cartoon. It just reminds me of a cartoon. Y to reset, working. There we go. Wait, press F3, show your free. 100. That's with settings on max for everything. We've got 10 bales at roughly, I don't know how many thousands of litres. Nice, I play medium high. Hey dude, as long as you play the game, that's the main thing. You know what I mean? I think the only setting I have turned down is the tyre marks. I have it so it's a lot less. It shows tyre marks a lot less. I do lately. I got rehooked into it. Well, we do have a multiplayer server, dude. I do have active viewers play on this farm with me, mainly when I'm really, really busy. All I ask is, you know, you are active more than like 2 comments in one stream. I have had that. Can I play with you? No, I don't know you. Oh, well, I'm not following you then. Then don't. You know what I mean? It's but we do actually have a multiplayer server on a German map, where we do actually have a community farm. It's not the biggest server. I think it holds like 8 players. And obviously you have to remember that basically subscribers always get first dibs. If someone's in the server and you're say a follower and a subscriber wants in and there's no room, you know, I don't want to sound like that kind of dicky person, but you've got to, you know, you've got to understand that, you know, subscribers get first dibs at everything. That's the whole point of being a subscriber. It's one of the perks. Like if I usually play with maybe up to 4 people in this game with me, for example. And subscribers will always get first dibs. Always do. I never ask for people to subscribe, but those who actually do it, you know, just you got to give them something. $11 grand. Hey, look, 12 grand. Nice. Yeah, pretty much, dude. I think it goes off about half an hour a day to just server reboots every day, basically. I tried to set it for about 5 AM UK time, so that it doesn't really affect anyone. No one really plays in it. It's owned by 4 community members. No one plays in it. And I don't play in it much because no one else is in it. If I'm going to play in a game where no one's in it, I might as well do this. What have we got rule-wise in the main server? Main server is do not skip any time. Literally do not skip any time. It's on 1 times, so you know, if it takes every month is a game day, so crops take 10 days to go. The reason we set it like this is so that I can do other things at the same time. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, we just leave it on 1 time. The only reason I have a house in the game is because when the server goes off for like half an hour, for example, to do its reboot and stuff, I just reset the time, try and time it back up to real life in the UK. Do you know what I mean? Other than that, I just leave it on 1 times. Because seasons is turned on, and if you ruin someone else's crop, it's not fair to them. Do you know what I mean? It's not fair to them if someone else's crop gets ruined because someone's skipping time. I'd take all houses out of the game if I could. Yo, Farmer William, hello. Right. I kind of want to turn seasons on in this series just for like a year, but I don't know. I've got that much planted, I don't know if I could. Alright, let's see how much sorghum we get. I need the sorghum for the chickens. I can't sell sorghum at all. It has to be for chickens. Oh, yes, but not as much. But yes, they're still massively OP. That's why in this gameplay, I'm only allowed 1 chicken coop. So, yeah. What else would you say is OP? My wife, she's definitely overpowered as my wife. She gets everything she wants. My daughter's OP, she gets everything she wants. My daughter's found a new way. She's informed her mum, and her mum's told me. She's found a new way to get money out of me. What she does is she'll go to the shop and she'll be like, oh, well, you know, she'll be like, oh, can I get this, for example? And I'll be like, yeah or no. She's like, I'll use my own money to get it. And apparently every time she offers to use her own money to buy anything, apparently I'm a sucker and go, I'll buy you it now, I'll buy it, princess. And yeah, apparently she's cottoned on that. Every time she does it, I buy her stuff. It would explain why I'm skint. Well, I'm not skint, but you know, it would explain why she gets more money than my boys. She knows how to work the system. Yeah, apparently she's figured it out. And she showed her mum how to do it, and even she was like, oh, I'll buy you this as a present. I'll buy, you know, she's like, oh, can we get this for the house? I'll buy it. And apparently I just go in with, I don't like my family buying anything, like, with their money. My wife works a lot, and I don't want to sound like one of them douchebaggy guys, but I earned enough money last week in stocks and shares that my wife wouldn't have to work for 6 months. But my wife likes to work. My wife couldn't sit at home all day doing nothing. You know what I mean? So yeah. And my wife doesn't have a sucky job either. My wife earns like, what, 24 grand a year ish. And Yeah, so I don't like you know, she's like, oh, you know, I don't know, I want to buy a new bed, for example. I'm like, you aren't buying shit. You know what I mean? She works hard for her money. I like her to, she pays her bills with the money, and then I like her to spend her money on, you know, not something nice, you know, not going out for a meal or taking the kids for a day trip to Flamingo Land, or, you know, going through to Blackpool to go to Pleasure Beach for a day. You know, I don't want to spending the money on things like decorating and shit, you know what I mean? But yeah, oh, guilt tripping. Is there a channel on Twitch called Mesmerize, and it is IRL and live? You do realise, William, that coming into someone's stream, now I'm not overly bothered, but just so you're aware, and now I know there are people on Twitch who would not appreciate you coming in, you know, mentioning other streams. I'm not really bothered, but some people would get a little bit arsy with that, dude. Just be careful when you do that with other people. What car do I have in real life? I have a Kia Sportage GT Line S. I have the 1.6 turbo model. The one where it gets like 18 miles per gallon. Because I've got a heavy foot. Yeah, dude, car wise, it's, to be honest with you, mate, I only got the car for a tax break. I didn't want to pay much tax this year, so I bought a car and put it under business expenses. Let's just say I needed, what year? I bought it brand new in September, dude. So 71 plate. Yeah, I didn't want to pay so much in tax this year, so I spent 30 grand on a car and put it down as work expense. So my tax is now 30 grand more. So I can earn 30 grand more now. Put it down as business. It was a business expense. Why? Traveling. I need to travel. Right, I need to travel to my accountant. It's a company car. Yeah, I only stream because I've got fuck all else to do. Literally, I'm swearing there. I literally haven't got nothing else to do during the day. So I kind of just stream and make videos and stuff. As long as I've got everything pre-set up to be auto buy and sell at certain prices, yeah, I'm pretty much done for the day. And what I'll do is, just before the US stock market opens at 2:30 UK time, I'll quickly dabble on about 2 o'clock and get a rough idea of what's going to happen, and then place or pre-sell depending on what's going to happen. But yeah, I bought the car, and I've got a Kia dealership. It's about a 5-minute walk from my house, literally. So, and I really like it, to be honest. The wife has a little Kia for work. She has a little Kia Picanto, but she only likes small city cars. And yeah, 7-year warranty with it. So yeah, I can't really knock it, and I quite like it. I was always a Ford man. When it came to cars. I always liked my Ford. So I used to work for Ford a long time ago. But yeah, I really enjoy having the Kias at the moment. People come to me all the time like, well, why don't you get an Audi or a Mercedes or something like, or a BMW? I'm like, why would I want one of them? To start with, I don't have a single one of them dealerships where I live. So that means I'd have to travel. Then every time it wants a service or it breaks down, I'd have to travel. This Kia dealership is literally like 5-minute walk from my house. If I had a 3rd story to the house I live in, I'd probably be able to see the dealership. You know what I mean? It's more convenience. 175 brake. Oh, it's not 175 brake horsepower now, mate. It got remapped. The first thing I did when I ordered it. Well, do you know the worst thing? Well, I went into the dealership and I didn't go in to buy a new car. I went in to book my wife's car in for service and MOT. And yeah, so I went in to book it in for service and MOT, and I was just in there, and I was looking, I was like, that's a nice car. They actually had the car in the dealership. It wasn't to order anything. They actually had one in the dealership, and it was like, I was like, you know, and I was just looking around really, and a guy came up to me, and he was like, oh, you know, he's like, are you all right, sir? I was like, please don't call me sir. I was like, mate, pal, buddy, just don't call me sir. I'm not that old. And he was like, no, are you interested in cars? I was like, well, I brought wife's car in for service. I was like, he was like, you know, well, you know, you interested? Do you want to take it for a test drive? And I was like, yeah, go on then, I'll take it for a test drive. And that was, I think that was pretty much it. I was sold, and that was as it is standard. And I went back, and the guy was like, oh, you know, what car have you got? Are you going to trade? You know, you're looking at maybe trading your wife's car, and if you were interested. I was like, oh no, I was like, I've got a little Fiesta EcoBoost. I was like, I don't really use a car. I've had the car since September, and I've done 1,200 miles. Literally, I don't use the car very often. I did it for a tax break. I did it for tax purposes. And the guy's like, oh, well, you know, he had a look at my, you know, he's like, we'll bring your car down, and we'll have, you know, and I'll give you a valuation for your car. Now, to give you an idea, my car, I paid about $7.5 grand for it. I didn't buy it new. I just bought it just as a little runaround, a little economical runaround when I needed one. And I went in. Now, bear in mind, I'd owned the car. I'd owned the little Fiesta for 4 years, yeah. And I went down to the dealership. But what it was is I went back down in my car. And I says to the guy, I says, you know, it's got a little bit of damage here, you know, a few scratches here, you know, car parking damage, you know what I mean? Yeah, a little 1 litre EcoBoost, 137 brake horsepower. It was a nippy little thing, to be honest. And you know, he's like, well, look, you know, it's got a bit, you know, he's like, it's got a little like car parking damage there, a couple of little deeper scratches there. I was like, oh no, dude. I says, I used the Fiesta averaged about 400 miles a year. That's why I don't get diesels, because I do very little mileage, because it's not very often I need to go anywhere. And you know, he's like, well, he went away, he spoke to his manager, he came back. Now apparently because it was an EcoBoost Fiesta, it's no road tax. It's like 60 miles minimum to the gallon on a run, you know, like really, really super economical. He came back to me, the guy, he says, if you do a deal with me today, he says, I'll give you 7,000 trading for your Fiesta. Bear in mind, 4 years ago I paid £7,595 for the car, and I had it 4 years. I lost £595 in 4 years in depreciation, because it was that, you know, it was that. Plus I was doing the deal in August, so technically the guy wanted to sell another car, even though I was picking it up on a new plate. It would be classed as an August sale, even though it was on the new September number plate. So it made, you know, so it helped with them. So they gave me a good deal. I said to the guy, I says, well, how much is the car? He went, well, the car's £31,500. I went, no offence, dude, but I ain't paying 31.5 grand for that. I said, you're giving me a really good trading price. I said, I won't go over 28. And he was like, do you need finance? I went, no. I said, I'll do it through business. I said, so I'll pay cash. He says, if you do me cash, I'll do you it for 28. Knock off the 7 grand for the 64 plate Fiesta. 64 plate. He says, so I'll do you 7 grand for the trading, and I'll do it for 28 cash. Or, you know, slash bank transfer, but you know, the word cash. I says, and I'll put it through business. Best bit about putting it through that, no VAT to begin with, because it goes through the tax, through the investment business, and it goes through, and then I can claim the rest as well. I need it for the business to get around. So it technically all goes through as tax refunds and tax breaks. And yeah, so yeah, I got it for pretty much 21 grand. Outsmarted, You just got to find a way to do something, mate. It's the best part. It's the best thing about like being self-employed for things like that. You get VAT back. Don't get me wrong. I got the VAT back in April, so I still had to pay it. But I got it. You basically. I don't know how to word it where it's easier. Basically, you pay the VAT, but you get a bigger tax bracket, if that makes sense. Or if you don't reach it, you get your tax back every April. So, you know, so I paid the VAT on the car, and then I just got a big tax break so I could earn more before I had to pay tax, basically. But yeah, I got it for like 21 grand. Not going to argue. 7-year warranty. I won't keep it 7 years. I'm already thinking of getting rid of it, to be honest. House we're looking at getting is going to have solar panels, you see, so I kind of feel like an electric car might come in handy for the little mileage I do. I might just go electric and have the solar panels charge it, and then it won't even cost me anything to run. Yeah, at the moment, yeah, I couldn't tell you. I've got the paperwork somewhere. It tells me the brake horsepower. But yeah, stage 1. If I go stage 2, I'd have to upgrade into cooler and put silicon boost pipes on, but I'm not really interested. Don't get me wrong though, mate. 170 odd brake horsepower standard. It's a nippy little car. It is a nippy little car. I love it. Full leather interior, 7-inch touchscreen control dashboard. 7-inch? No, 8-inch. 8-inch. It's a lovely car. My wife drives a little 6 grand Kia Picanto, but the way my wife drives, I ain't getting her anything quicker. Now my wife goes to work. Her work's about. Actually, my wife works the junction before the dealership. So you know what I mean. So she works really close. So there's not much point in her having a brand new car. Plus it sits in the car park all day. Although saying that, man, sits on a driveway. But I can't put her cars through as a tax break, so it does kind of suck for that. Give me 1 minute, dude. I just want to get all these little bends done. Dude, I have a business fuel card. I pay less for fuel anyway to begin with. I get 10, no, I think it's 9% discount before paying VAT anyway. I have a business fuel card. I have a 2014 VW Polo GTI, 180 brake horsepower stock, 140. Yeah, they are wicked little things, aren't they? Stage 2 remount 270. Nice. See, I'm not a big fan of VW cars. Just in general. I find I don't like the gearboxes on them, to be honest. Now, I'm not dissing them. It's a personal preference, you know what I mean? I just find the gearboxes to be very clunky. Not very smooth. My wife also says the same. Yeah, we used to have VWs and stuff. But like I said, I used to work for Ford back in the day. I used to get really good discount. You know when the original Fiesta ST came out, like in 2005? I was the first person in my town to have one. I ended up paying $7,700 for one brand new because I worked for Ford at the time, and by the time you got your discount, you basically paid build price plus 10%. And the only condition was you had to keep the car 9 months. To which I did, and then sold it for like 11 grand. I kind of wish I worked for a dealership now, because I could do that now. I could just buy a car, keep it 9 months, sell it on, make profit every 9 months. Extra money. Yeah, this is looking good. Right, well, I'm over my 2.5 hour stream time, but I'm just having a blast today. It's I don't think Rave's ready to play any Apex anytime soon. We'll have a look. We just have a look on the old Discordy. Mr. Raven is playing GTA. Apparently, AdsBoy21, you are playing Google Chrome. What? How do you play Google Chrome? I'm just curious. How do you play Google Chrome? Stock the gearbox here. Yeah, I just the gear change just on VWs, Audis, just feels clunky and ugh. Do you know what I mean? I'm not dissing the cars. The cars themselves are really reliable. They're really well made. It's just ugh. You know, the gearboxes. Ugh. Ugh. I added it as a thing on Discord because when I was sharing my screen for Amazon Prime Video, it shares the volume. It shares the volume? Alright. Fair enough, man. Well, I just ran a little bit of my own crop over there. What an idiot. It won't take all this, I knew that. I just wanted to top that up. We do need to go and get some water today though, guys. We do need to go get some water. And I am thinking of buying a new water barrel. And no, I am not thinking... do I sell the old one? I don't know. Yeah, we'll sell the old one and then we'll go get some water for the chickens. At the time of me buying the original one, the one I'm going to buy wasn't out yet. Or if it was, I didn't find it. So we'll go buy a new water barrel and trailer, and then we'll go get some water. We'll build the... It's not for the chickens, isn't... I thought I left that running. It's not for the chickens, it's for the greenhouse, sorry. Sometimes I have movie night with friends. Fair enough, dude. Nice. I'd love to do like a movie night and that, but like I say, my Discord is just so pathetically small nowadays. I don't feel it's worth doing. Yeah, I always wanted to do stuff like that. It's like these people who do a just chatting screen. I don't really know what I could talk about. Right, we've got one crate of eggs. That's one of the reasons why I sell the chickens when they get to a certain age, you see. Oh, I could have dropped that water in the greenhouse. Never mind. I will be very slow going up the hill though with this new one. Oh, you'll be blessing me, don't you? Be taking pity on me, Belen. Or you can gander your ass out of here. Hey dude, it holds 3,500 litres, mate. 3,200 litres, it was alright. I just couldn't be asked to go every day and keep topping the water up, so I'm gonna go and buy a bigger one. It holds 10,000. What? Yeah, it holds 3,200 litres apparently. Yeah, exactly, mate. Exactly. Well, don't worry, mate. My new one's going to be a little bit OP. My other one's not much bigger and it's going to hold 10,000, but it's more because of, I don't mind using, like, say, some slightly OP stuff, because at the end of the day, you want to see where I have to go for water, repaint, repair, £2,000. No, it's under animals, isn't it? Hey, we'll go for blue for water. There we go. Wow. It was £2,500 to buy and £1,000 to paint. What? That was expensive. You get 10,000 litres in this. My ass. My ass. That's the only thing I have with modders sometimes. Is just like, no, you don't need 10,000. This does not hold 10,000 litres. Not a chance. Not a chance. Oh, my car might be able to pull this one. My car couldn't pull the other one. it wouldn't pull it. The car might be able to pull this one. There's the light. So it's got LED lights at the back. It's got... Oh, they're cool. Little LED lights. That's nice. I like that. Nice. I like that. I made it blue for water because I thought if I do bring cows into the series, I'd buy another one and just paint it white. Or what I'd probably do is go buy the little water one back again and just have this and paint this one white for the milk. Just to colour coordinate them. I do try to have different tankers for different jobs. This could do fuel, water, milk, fertilizers. It can do it all. But I don't like to use the same thing to do it all. Not unless I'm desperate, like survival series and I'm struggling for money. That's a little bit different, do you know what I mean? But if you've got a bit of money to spend a couple of grand, I'd rather have a separate one. One for each job. That should hold... Shush! Shush! Go away! It holds 10. Go away! Time you out in a minute. Coming in here saying it should only hold 2. You should keep your opinions to yourself. There we go. 2. 3. It's just going to be easy for the greenhouse, that's all. Like, if I look on the greenhouse now, it should be quite low on water, considering. Yeah, so 20,000 litres. So this is going to fill this time. It'll fill the greenhouse. Oh, we're struggling. Come on. 250 brake horsepower. Come on. We're normally about 20 about now. You got to remember, guys, this is on narrow tyres as well. Greenhouses, yeah, they're still a little bit OP, to be honest. They have done a lot of work to them though, so it is nice to see that they have actually, you know, put the effort in. Oh, are you using a lot? Yes, the G923, mate, and I hate it. But I don't like to say too much bad thing about it because my wife bought me it as a birthday present. And my wife will kick my ass. She will kick my pale white ass. I've used this tractor a lot today. I love that. I just love the road dust coming up. I like Class, like the colour scheme to Class. But to be honest, mate, that German brand, Deutz, or whatever it's called. And the only reason being, there's one of their dealerships about 5 miles from where I live. I don't even think it's 5 miles, to be honest. Always like them tractors. I like that colour green. John Deere green. Ugh. I cannot stand that colour green. I'm sorry. If you like the colour John Deere is, please just leave my chat. Just leave. Just leave. It's not that I don't like John Deere tractors. It's just I don't like that colour green. And I am really disappointed that you cannot change the colour of John Deere tractors in this game. I don't like to own John Deere stuff because I don't like the colour. I know people might be like, oh Matt, that's a little bit of a silly reason to not have one. Yeah, maybe it is. But I'm the one who has to look at it every time I drive it. And I don't like that colour green. I don't like dark green. I never have done, I never will do. And oh yeah, I don't mind the Fendt tractors. I kind of don't mind New Holland, but it kind of takes me back to the thing of liking Fords, because New Holland technically was part of Ford. You know what I mean? Well, that was more just because of the Ford part of it, do you know what I mean? It's not like, oh, I'll go to have one, but yeah, I screwed that up. Made me a little road, but I just went around the corner way too. But my brake pedal is not working today. I wonder if my settings have changed again. %left. There we go. I don't really think I've got much else I can do today. Not without changing to March, but I'm not ready. I don't really have the time. I normally stream 2.5 to 3 hours. Like I said, I got a couple of bits to do, and then I usually go play some games with Rave over on Apex. He is currently playing GTA though. I kind of got him into 5M, and he's been playing GTA ever since. I don't play 5M anymore though. I just told him about it. I'll tell you what, let me slide down there. Let's see if we can do anything with this. Visit this. What's that hill right there? Because if it's too steep, I'm not going to be able to get up it. If I maybe leveled the ground here. If I use this height here. Level the ground out a little bit here, but it's not as steep. I might actually be able to bring in a little grain mill. Yeah, I have got some little productions that are a little bit cheaper with it being like a different kind of series. Could actually bring in a full 70 grand one. I kind of would like, I don't have enough money for one of them, but I would. That one produces electricity, 48 grand a month. Come on, how OP is that? This is what I don't understand with modders, why they make it just so it's just too easy. I don't mind that though at 23 grand though, just as a little grain mill, little windmill grain mill. I like that. I could put it there and it would look like it actually gets you. Do you know what I mean? It would. What do you reckon? Level the ground out a little bit to that lower bit there, and then put it like there, and then we'd have a little road coming up. Dump at one side, pick up at the other. I don't mind it. It is a little bit OP, this, guys. We will not be putting olive in it. We will not be using this because unfortunately the modder has made it so you can do oil with it as well. I will not be doing oil with this. Now, as a grain mill, yes, because this reminds me of like, well, to be honest, like Flo said, they still actually have working mills in the Netherlands. What a shock. Netherlands has working windmills. What a shock. Or we could maybe bring it up here, like a road up and around here. Level this out so it's more of a cliff face here. And we could maybe put it over here. No, I don't know. Or, like I say, we can... we could put it there. That's feeling more inclined to put it that way, though. It's too small to go in here. I'd rather put another actual production in here. You know, like an actual... You know, it sounds daft, but you know, if I'm going to put a grain mill in, I'd rather put an actual grain mill in. You know what I mean? Grain mill's 96,000. Yeah, I don't know which one to put in, to be honest, dude. This has always been my problem when you get mods. Before all the mods came out, I'd have been like, yeah, we'll do this, we'll do this, we'll do this, because you didn't have a choice. Now it's like, oh, do I want to do this? Do I want to do that? Like I said, the only thing that puts me off, well, it doesn't put me off, but if you look here on this one, it does sunflower oil into sunflower oil, it does olive into olive oil, canola into oil. I mean, we wouldn't use it for oil, we would only use it for grain. It's a grain mill, so I'd only use it for grain. I wouldn't take the piss. I could maybe, curious, we could maybe, if we bring this, if we level this ground out and make this more of a cliff to here, so we have to come up the back of here, this isn't as steep. We could maybe put it round here. Get rid of some trees. I don't know, this is my problem. I know what I want to do, I just don't know how I want to do it, and it's always been my problem with this game. And now the modders are out and they're like, oh well, we can make you think about doing it a different way, and it's like, no, please don't. I don't know how to do it to begin with. But yeah, we've done that field, we've done that. See, that grass is ready to cut again, but it'll only be a little bit. That'll want, yeah, that one's liming, that one's liming. Does it want anything else? No. We won't do these fields today because we're not allowed. We have to wait till next month to do that. I want to bring in seasonal growth though, that's the problem. And I don't know if by bringing in seasonal growth right now, how much it's going to screw me. But I want to bring in seasonal growth. I've never really played the game with seasonal growth on yet, and I kind of want to do it now. You know, to end the series with it on. Like, we're in February. What would we be planting in February? Cotton. Well, that's not too bad then, because I can do oat. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll leave it as it. We'll leave it on, and we'll see what happens. Sugar beet should have been harvested in October, November. Placed in March. So sugar beet next month may die. If it dies, it dies. I'm not really that fussed. Let's see what happens, and we'll play now with the seasons turned on. The thing is, that's ready tomorrow. Right, let's almost end. Well, let's move to March. We always move to March the day before we end, just to see what's going to be in the store. Save game now. 7 o'clock in March should be a good time. Let's just slow that down. What have we got today? We've got a bigger plow and a bigger trailer. See what I mean? It's another day. We've got nothing. So we can plant oat, sunflower, not soybean yet, not sorghum yet. So the only one we can grow at the moment is oat. I know we had oat last time, but like I say, we always... So we can put oat up here by the farm. So this one can go oat. That can go oat. I don't want to grow sugar bean. I don't want to grow sorghum yet. But I'm going to have to wait to September. What can I plant in here that will be ready before then? Oh, oat. I could put soybean in one field next month, but it would mean I'd have to plant. I would have to harvest it and plant it all in the same month. I do try to leave the fields empty a little bit, but I'm not in a position to do that. Plant sorghum. I could do so. I could just switch oat and sorghum around. If I do oat in tomorrow's stream, it'll be ready in July, and then we'll do sorghum in the other field, and that'll be ready in August. Oh no, yeah, because that's harvest, yeah, and then I can plant, yeah. You can see the issues I've got now. The problem is when I plant wheat and barley, I'm going to be stuck because I can only put wheat and barley in because nothing else will be olives. I do like how grass can be done all year though. I'll seed radish. I don't know, like I say, I'm just for ideas. We've turned seasons on. We'll try and play as much as we can with seasons. We'll do oat in tomorrow's stream. It's now March, so we'll do March and April tomorrow because there won't be much to do in them months. Corn sells in June. I've got nothing else ready. Yeah, welcome back, dude. I'm gonna call it because I'm kind of out of things to do at the minute. Turn seasoned on. We will be back live again though, guys. It's about 9 o'clock UK time in the morning. I do tend to go live a little bit. I go live when my kids have all gone to school and college. But it's never usually any later than like 9 o'clock ish. I do try and go live a bit earlier. Yeah, grains down. We've got 2,000 eggs. Eggs. You know something? Maybe it's time we got some bees. Before we jump off today. Actually, saying that though, I'm gonna call it because it'll set us back to March. Because I always play it this way. No, it won't. I've just saved the game. It's gonna load us tomorrow in bloody whatever. Oh, perfect. Can I start work at 8? Oh, well, that's all right, man. Like I said, I always go live about it's about 9 o'clock. My kids go to school between 8 and 9. The reason why it's such a big gap is because my eldest son is autistic and he gets special needs transport to college, and they come between 8 and 9. They've no set time. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of sucks. But yeah, until then though, guys, I do massively appreciate everybody watching. If you've missed any of the episodes, guys, it's definitely worth having a gander through the previous episodes. If you don't mind watching a little bit over on YouTube, and guys, go like the videos on YouTube. I would massively appreciate it. It would help us grow over there as well. Until then though, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow.